What is up, PV Poppers? It's Jordy Pop 83 here today, coming at you with a long-awaited By the Numbers episode. I know it's been a long time, you guys. I know it's been a long time, but we're back. We're back in action. We have just hit affiliate on Twitch. Link will be in the description. I am live almost every single day, if not every day. But let's get right into the amazing episode that I have planned for you today. Golbat by the numbers. Golbat is going to be doing work in the Toxic Cup. All right, you guys. So it's going to be a poison flying type. We're going to get into resistances. There is time codes in the description. So if you want to jump right to the battles at the end, the by the numbers battles at the end of this episode, by all means, go ahead. We're going to get into resistances first and then break down the wins and losses. All right, so let's jump into the episode. All right, so poison and flying type, right? So as we break down the resistances, we're going to see where our weaknesses and resistances come as a dual typing. So as the flying type, we are going to be weak to electric, ice, and rock. We're going to have a double resistance, aka an immunity to ground, and a single resistance to bug, fighting, and grass. Everything else is neutral. And then on the poison side, you see that we are weak to ground on the poison side as well as psychic. So the resistance, the immunity to ground on the flying side and the weakness to ground on the poison side, as you can see, pairs up and becomes a single resistance to ground. Then you have your weak to psychic, and that carries over. And then all of your weaknesses from flying carry over. And as you can see here, your resistances actually synergize very nicely and leave you with a double resistance or an immunity to bug, fighting, and grass. So that's really, really nice. Those counters aren't going to be doing anything to you. Bug bites, mega horns, all that stuff. And then you also have a single resistance to fairy, ground, and poison. That's a lot of resistances, you guys, especially a lot of double resistances. So Golbat is going to be able to do work not only from a very nice move set that it has, Wing Attack, Poison Fang, and Shadow Ball, but the resistances allow it to actually overcome many Pokemon that you wouldn't normally assume are going to be able to get taken care of by a flyer, right? It is going to be able to resist all the stuff that it's already going to be super effective against with its flying type moves and its bug moves. And then the resistances on top of that make Golbat a very nice boy. So, how are we going to win, right? Wing attack, straight wing attack, nothing else. You're going to be able to pick up these 4 wins, okay? Very nice pickups, actually. Very strong pickups. So, you have Heracross, Venusaur, Toxicroak, and Escavalier, okay? Now, Escavalier, the only reason you're going to be able to beat that is because you're going to be resisting every single move that he throws. You're double resistance to the fighting and the bugs, and you're also going to be resisting the flying. The poison. So that's going to be a very nice win on there. And then, your Heracross and your Toxicroak are going to be your fighter types. And those, again, are going to be double resisting those fighting moves. And then, of course, with your flying wing attack, you are going to be able to take care of Venusaur, again, with those resistances, resisting both moves, both types of grass and the poison. Now, when you add on Poison Fang, you are going to be able to pick up quite a few wins here. Pidgeot with a 755 battle rating. You have Forretress with a 624. You have Vespiquen with a 601. Zangoose with a 597. And Flygon with a 560. So these are all going to be matchups where you're going to be able to just go straight wing attack and spam Poison Fang. And you're going to do just fine. That's 9 matchups that you're going to win just by spamming straight Poison Fang and wing attack. That is amazing, right? I mean, that's a really, really strong, easy to use, almost mindless Pokemon that you can just, sit back, relax, or as Ron Popeil likes to say, set it and forget it, right? Right. All right, so we got that wing attack. That's going to be doing that 5 damage and 7 energy gain. And then that Poison Fang is going to be a 40 damage move with an energy cost of 35. 35 energy is going to make that very quick, very nice move. Now, you're going to go ahead and now if you're going to want to use Shadow Ball, just straight Shadow Ball, you will end up losing the wins from Pidgeot and Zangoose if you just go straight Shadow Ball. Obviously, in those two situations, you're going to want to use Poison Fang, right? But what I'm saying is the normal types, you don't want to throw Shadow Ball at normal types ever. That includes part normals. So Wigglytuff, no Shadow Ball. Bibarel, no Shadow Ball. But as you can see, you do maintain the Forretress and Vespiquen matchups. And you pick up some. You pick up your Skuntank. You pick up, and Skuntank is a very tight match, right? 507, that's very tight. You're talking about a couple of HP left over. And again, this is just straight Shadow Ball. I'm just letting you guys know that if you needed to go straight Shadow Ball, you can. Gliscor, again, is a 646. And then you have Hippowdon at a 511. So again, this is where your resistances are going to come into play. And this is where just being able to throw that super powerful 100 damage, 55 energy, pretty much neutral to everything move that Shadow Ball is, and you're going to be able to take care of, I think it's 12, or 9, I think it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10 Pokemon. Okay, now here's your full 15, okay? This is with baiting. This is with all 3 moves together. All right, you're going to end up with a very solid 15 wins. You're going to have Heracross at 883. That's a very solid win, right? You're going to have Forretress at a 766. And these are all updated battle ratings with all 3 moves included, okay? Toxicroak, Pidgeot, and Venusaur all going to be in the 700s. Then in your 600s, you're going to have your Escavalier, your Wigglytuff with the apple on his head. You have your cheeky little Gliscor. You have Zangoose, styling like Ziggy Stardust. You got Flygon, you know, being super coy like a cool guy that he is. You have Nightmare Quillfish. You have Cool Guy Hippowdon. You have Look at My Butt Skuntank. You got the cheeky Gligar, and you have Shiny Crustle. Now, don't be sleeping on Crustle. Crustle is going to be one of our episodes of By the Numbers coming in the next couple of days. And Crustle is amazing in this cup. He is actually a member of the 20 Win Club. And that series is actually coming very soon. I'm going to be doing a series of By the Numbers on all of the members of the 20 Win Club, including Crustle, including Bibarel, and including Gliscor, and a few more, actually. So that is a very, very nice set of wins. You do lose to the rest of the concentrated meta, but Golbat is looking really nice. These matches coming up are going to be up against Zeke169, and we're going to lead Toxicroak into Golbat. That's not great, so we're going to switch into our mirror match. He's going to switch into his what's it called? Steelix. So yeah, he's going to switch right into his Steelix, and we are going to be kind of effed in the A here. So we're going to go straight Shadow Ball and try to just do as much damage as humanly possible. As you can see here, our Poison Fang is triple resisted, our Wing Attack is single resisted, and the Earthquake is going to be resisted by us. Now, so just a quick explanation of the markings on the numbers here. Just red is a single resistance. Just green is a single super effectiveness, right? And then if it is any more than a single level, you're going to end up with, what's it called? With numbers on the side. So I will put numbers on the side. So as you can see here, this is a fully neutral matchup. Our fast attack is doing 1 less damage and 1 less energy per 2 turns. If you double it up, because this is a 1-turn move. Poison Jab's a 2-turn move. Our Surf is going to be doing a little, actually, The only thing that looks great is actually our Hyper Beam in that situation. Is the only one that's actually going to do better, and that's why we ended up losing that match. So in comes the Golbat and Toxicroak matchup. Now, as you can see here again, Wing Attack will be super effective, right? All of our moves are not very effective against Golbat, and the only thing that Golbat has as a saving grace is the Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball is going to do work, and as you can see there, it's going to take you out nicely. So that's the end of round 1. He took that game, and now up against Z169 again, and we're going to lead Golbat into Scolipede. Now, as you can see here, Wing Attack is super effective. Thing is, Scolipede has a very high defense, or decent defense, rather, and so that's what's causing that damage to actually stay right around what it normally is. Poison Fang, you can see, is resisted on both sides here. All poison moves are going to be resisted. And then Shadow Ball and Gyro Ball are going to be the ones that you're going to want to go for. So you're going to have to bait or do something to make it so that you get those bigger moves out. All right. Now we got Bibarel into, and my Golbat went down even though I tried to switch quickly. So we have Escavalier into Bibarel, right? Escavalier is going to have that should be green. So it's going to have super effective damage to the Bibarel, and then all the other moves are going to be neutral. The thing is that with our high attack and Bibarel's low defense, that Mega Horn is actually 111 damage here. So now Mega Horn is going to be resisted, and Steelix has very high defense. So as you can see, that's where the difference is coming in there. You have that 36 damage from Mega Horn. That's very low. We are still going to have our counters be super effective, but as you can see again, you are going to have that counter at 7 damage. So that is going to be because of the extreme defense on his side. So we ended up winning that one. All right, and now we're going to get into our last and final round. And he just want to let you know that I had sent him a message saying that I was ready, and so he didn't even know that we were playing until his Gliscor was gone. So fair enough on that, right? But I did want to leave this in just to show how unbelievably effective Drapion can be against a team that isn't prepared for it. And Ice Fang, after a couple of Fell Stingers, really starts taking over. So as you can see, even though it is resisted, it is still doing 4 damage per. And that is after the 1 attack buff. And then as you can see over here, Mirror Shot is going to be doing a 1-stage defense debuff 30% of the time. Earthquake is going to be the move. So the thing is Earthquake is still going to kick its butt. And that's the same thing with Gliscor. I did want to point that out. Gliscor has a very, very strong Earthquake. So in the end game, when you think maybe you're going to be saving Drapion for Gliscor and you're going to try to save it for the end, and neither of you guys have shields, that's not a good situation for Drapion at all, because your Gliscor is going to be able to get to that Earthquake and totally one-hit KO you. So that's just something to look out for, right? So now we have our Golbat into our, it's Venomoth. And so we hit a little bit of lag here. When don't you hit lag, right? We're going to throw out that Poison Fang, and that's going to be the end of that game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something from this episode. Please check me out on Twitch at twitchtv.jordypop83. And please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I really appreciate you guys. Check out in the comments for my GoFundMe link. Thank you much. See you on the next one.